Hey, it's Karynjean back really quick. I will have the links in the description box below. But I finally got some trims that I ordered during Prime Days from Amazon, and they said it was going to take a while. Well, I think it was Prime Day. Anyway, they said it was going to take a while. I just got it today. Look at this. This is like a mauvey color rose, but these can be cut apart. Look how gorgeous. I've got a few yards of each, I think. They all came just jammed in together in a plastic bag. And I took them out and was trying to, and here's another one. Look at how pretty this is. This is the same mauve, but then it's got this purple, really big pearl there. I mean, look at that. That's a very large pearl. I would put this on a cover journal. I would not put it inside of a journal simply because of the size of that pearl. I mean, that pearl, if I could find my, here we go. That pearl is 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, almost a full centimeter, 1/4 of an inch, a little over 1/4 of an inch. Anyway, but it's gorgeous. Look at this, and look at this. Now these pearls are smaller, obviously. These I would put in a journal. And then there's this, which is, whoops. Oh, that's the fold over part. Okay, here's the end of it. And this is just pure fabric. So we have this kind of like corally pink. Right, and these measure across 3 inches. That's 3 1/4 there. And here, at the widest part, it's 3 inches, and at the widest part, it's 3 1/4. So there's like a peachy color there, an ivory color there, more of a fuchsia color there. Those are the 3 colors here. And like I said, I got a few yards of each, so I'll have the links below. But these certainly can be cut up and used as embellishment. That's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. Why don't we just turn this instead of into a mini Amazon Prime Day haul? I'm going to put these aside in my bucket behind me. Let's whip open our... This is the beautiful lace that I got. Oh, I love this one. Yes, I did something different to the cover here. I ripped that other stuff up. I was thinking of how this book needed clusters, but maybe, where's the end of this? Here it is. Maybe, let me get my other scissors. We can just, let's cut some of these, put these in. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 colors, but I'm thinking I'm going to cut 4 off. 4. 2 per signature. This book has 2 signatures in it. So we'll put 1 in the first half of the signature and 1 in the second half of the signature. I'm going to take this out for now. And of each, yeah, so that's why I need 4. So there's this pretty... We could put it right on the signature cover there. Wouldn't that be pretty? Could do that. Yeah. This is a flip out that I did with a pocket, and it's hinged with just some lace there. Could always put it there in the center. That'd be pretty. This here. So that's that pocket page we did. I made a couple of these that hang over. Corey over at Scraps, Corey Dahmen, I think her name is. She sounds like she's from Canada or Northern North America. She has a bit of that accent. But she has a whole playlist of flips, flaps, and folds, and I love it because I'm looking through it and it's reminding me of stuff that I used to know and used to do and new stuff, and it's just inspiring me, and it's actually inspiring me to make my own inspiration book, you know, put all these things in one book for me to keep so I can refer back to it. Anyway, so this is, I have these tiny thin little magnets, these here, small magnets, and this is just, look at that pretty cardstock. So I'm just using that as a page hanger or whatever. That's what I have there. Oops. just on there. All right, so here's the signature center. So if I'm saying I want to put one in the first half of this signature, I'm thinking I might want to put it right there. So right there is where I'm going to put it. Okay, get out the Fabrifix. Oh, and hold on a second. Let me do my watch. Okay, there we go. What, I'm already into this video for 5 minutes, for heaven's sakes. Okay, so just throw some Fabrifix down on the back of this. And I suppose I could trim it in just a little bit here, though I'm really not worried about that. Try that little fussy cutting bit of the mesh. Doesn't really matter to me, but you know, might as well. Don't want to cut the actual, yeah. Okay, and let's just plop it right down there. I'm rubbing the back of it because there is some glue that's coming through, and I just want to rub it off because I don't want it to stick to the page. Now, I do have a slight concern with these signature covers, and it's down here, this little piece. I don't know if you're seeing that. You're not seeing that. It's off camera. All right, sorry. It's this piece right here, and it's happening on all of them. Just that little piece right there. And I'm afraid if I cut it off, then it's going to start happening here. But it might come to a point where I am going to have to snip it off. It's happening on all of them. So let me raise this up actually a little bit to make sure. Okay, well, that's everything in frame. So, all right, so I have it on the signature, first half of the signature. Here's the signature center. And let's pull one for the second half of the signature. Put it there. Put it there. Actually, I don't know if I like the white one or not. Not on the music page. We already know the problems we've had with that. There's a little pocket. Just a little tuck spot, really, I put back there. This is pockets built up here. Suppose I can put it right there. Right there's good, or we can put it here on the green. It might pop a little more. Okay, let me just do what I did with the other one. Although, like I said, I don't think it's really necessary to cut out some of the netting. But I did it anyway. Okay, put that one there. Yeah. Okay, now see, it's happening right here too. And on this one, the same spot. It's that same spot. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have here? This is just a little flip up. I was going to put something underneath it, but I figured it's a great writing spot. This here is a flip over. This is heavy cardstock, so there's a pocket back here with a journaling card, a little pocket there, a pocket here, and a pocket here. I need to put something else here because this is also a belly band. And so this is actually, this tuck spot I think goes all the way through. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like five spots, if you think of it that way. Okay, Jane Eyre. Oh, wait a second, I'm in the middle of the signature already. All right, let's flip on back here. First half of the signature, Where shallst we put it? Oh, and I put a piece of, I was wondering why I put a piece of cardstock too. This is that gift bag, so it's a thinner paper. Put a piece of cardstock too, so it could carry that weight, because this is very heavy actually. This is very, very heavy. Okay, but I had that beautiful rose paper, so. La 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 la, Jane Eyre. I don't want to put it in the middle. And that's the signature center. So come on, we need to find a spot, people. We need to find a spot. Kind of, yeah, I guess it goes okay. How about there? Alrighty. Oh, and I didn't trim that, and I'm not going to trim that. See how it gets, the silicone glue? Whoops. I might have to wipe it off though, because I'm squeezing with all my might and not much is coming out. So something's a little clogged there. Alrighty. Oh. And I just totally got that off the edge of the paper there. There, let's pull it down a little bit. There. And actually, I might have to trim that in. Okay, and here I go, wiping off the nozzle. Okay, so I'm just rubbing the glue off my fingers so that I can then pick up that last piece. And there's our signature center. This is another just overhang. It's an envelope that I made out of that pretty rose paper. And again, it has the tiny magnets. This one has one of the small magnets, but on the inside of it, you can't see it, has one of those large tin roofing nail caps or something. They're very small, thin tin. So you don't need to use both of those magnets. You get those, and both the positive and the negative magnets stick to it. So, okay, and we are here at the back of the signature. You can put it on the back cover. I'm not too sure I like this. It's a thin card. I don't want to, you know, it's lined on the back. This is a Tim Holtz journaling card. I'm not sure I like it in the book, quite honestly, to tell you the truth. All right, I think I actually will put this one right there. And let me just trim this off because I seem to like it better trimmed off. I do not remember how much this cost me, but when this video is posted, I will, well, the link will be down below, the Amazon link. So, yeah. Because I'm sure the price changes, right? I'm sure the price changes. So, and if I got it on Prime days, then, and depending upon how I paid for it, right? If I used my Amazon card, I got an extra discount. Okay, so this is a little file folder that I made. This is out of, I did not make this out of file folder myself. These were little pre-made little folders. I mean, this is the entire size of it. I think it came with like an old photo box or something. So again, this just two pieces of this hinged. They're not butt up against each other because I wanted to hinge them. I put a little piece of cardstock there and a piece of crocheted lace there, made a couple of pockets. This is an old crocheted doily that I had been cutting up, so there. but it is kind of thick, so it would be a great place to put it, a great place to put it, excuse me, would actually be right here in the center of the journal. And I did have, this is obviously a paper clip, and I did have it paper clipped here, but because of this edging of this paper doily, this is cardstock doily, you know, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. So, okay. So I did that. So now I'm thinking maybe I don't need to make clusters. I don't always do clusters. Little specimen card I made with a stamp. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do with this, but I did want to play with my new lace trims, right? So that was fun. This is just tied in with two very narrow, just the eyelets there that you can see. So there. It's a bit of a chunky monkey already. She might almost be done. I think when I send this one off, I'll send it off with some ephemera that the owner can use to decorate with themselves. So let's see what else. We use some of this. Let's put this, not throw it aside. Pull these guys out again. Actually, I'm throwing it, just tossing it into my bin. This and this seem to go well together. I really like it. Well, maybe we could just put a piece down here. This is not going to go well because it's not white, it's ivory, so I'm going to put this away. Okay. And we can put, I don't know, a piece down here. Or is that overkill, do you think? I don't know, I think it needs something more over here. I wouldn't do a whole thing because that's just, that would be silly. But like that. Or, as I have my pile of scraps over here, this is the dresser scarf that I used to make a digital with, and I'm wondering if I just glue that down, but then you're going to lose the pink. I don't want to lose the pink. So let's do this. Just carefully. Carefully. I'm thinking right here. Snip that off there and there. Hopefully I'm not going to be unraveling anything as I do this. And snip it off there, there, and there. There. Yeah. I'm not going to glue it down yet because maybe I might want to put something on here. I can't imagine what I would want to put on here though. But for example, you know, this picture is too big. Cover the kids' faces. This was a long time ago. It's too big. I don't know. I don't know. Well, this is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. We're only limited by our own imaginations. Let yours run wild. Thanks for stopping by.